Guys, what's up? A new video. There's no presentation slide for this. But yeah, I had an idea. I was going to talk to you guys about the change in state of delivery. Okay. I see a lot of people using it the wrong way, but still end up being right anyway. But then most of the time they're going to be wrong. So I just wanted to shed some light onto that. Now, I have my own approach to the change in the state of delivery, but as far as everyone else is concerned, in terms of the public, I feel like you guys would it would benefit from understanding what a change in the state of delivery actually means. Okay. So if you take into consideration what price is trying to do every single day on every single time frame, right? We understand that the directive of price is to do what? Fill in an imbalance or create liquidity. Okay. When you see an imbalance, when you see a gap in price, we understand that okay, it should be filled. But then there are instances where it doesn't get filled. There's an instance where price fills it and then completely disregards it. Yeah. So these are levels to the change in the state of delivery. Okay. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the order block. Order block as the change in the state of delivery. So in my mentorship, I call it the CST. Okay. Right. So we all understand that an order block, right? An order block from one of my old videos, we understand that an order block is one of two things, right? So order block can form in one of two ways. So it creates liquidity or it fills in an imbalance. So order blocks are like the most important, or it's the most fundamental object inside the framework of a change in the state of delivery. Okay. If you have liquidity, yeah, so you got liquidity, yeah, and let's say this candle takes out the liquidity, as I've explained before in my old videos, right? We understand that if price then immediately trades above it, yeah, that's a change in the state of delivery. Why is it being called a change in the state of delivery? Here's why. In this case, this is a down close candle, right? So there's bearish sell side delivery going to the lows. Yeah, there's all sell side delivery going to the lows. Okay, and then suddenly we are met with buy side delivery that encompasses this and closes above it. Yeah, that's a change in the state of delivery. The state of delivery was bearish, and now it is going above the candle that took out liquidity, meaning that there was some measure of an accumulation of longs inside of this down close candle. Yeah, and then those longs activated, all that good stuff, and that leads to a change in the state of delivery, which then causes, right, which then causes this particular candle to be your fulcrum point. We should start it from there. Okay, that is a CSD. That is a change in state of delivery from an order blocks perspective. Okay, so in the next few videos, we'll look at a change in state of delivery from the perspective of a breaker, mitigation, and basically the entire PDRA matrix. Okay, right. So if you take a look at some examples, now over here I'm in a cell here. Okay, continuation macro, dual liquidity sequential, that's my own stuff. 2 standard deviation of the M30 projections, also my own stuff, right? So this is late in the day. We have like another 1 more hour for this to pan out. If not, then it's stuck in the consolidation. Okay, right. So if I just take you to today's price action, Asia, we remove all this. Okay, so Asia, London, NY. Okay, now in this case, how do I look at this now from a change in the state of delivery perspective, from an order block perspective? Yeah. Now from an order blocks perspective, right, a change in the state of delivery is an up close candle. Yeah, the up close candles are what we are interested in right now. Okay, we have a stop run here. Yeah, there. This is the up close candle that ran liquidity. When price closes down below this up close candle, that is a change in the state of delivery. Okay, that is a change in the state of delivery. And if you watched my symmetric channel trendline liquidity video, you would know that we have some symmetric channel liquidity here. Therefore, that makes this a target. Okay. If this is the point in which price changed its state of delivery, that means this is where price should be drawn towards in order to cause a sell. There. Okay. So one would do this, and one would keep their stop right in the candle, above the candle. That's above this. So basically on the right hand side, that would be that. And you're going to keep your take profit here. Just as a simple example. Okay, right. Likewise, so let's just call this CSD. So OB CSD. Right, OB CSD. Okay. Now over here, we ran the lows, right? So we ran the lows. What candle ran the lows? Let's see. So what candle ran the lows? That would be this down close here. So this right here is a change in the state of delivery there, but no dice, right? We don't get a retracement. Okay. Now observe this here. When we were dropping down, we ran these highs there. This is the up close candle inside, right? So at this point here, that is your order block CSD, and you can see how price used it just slightly and then started going higher. Yeah, started going higher. And up and up and up it went. When price trades above this, you can see it comes back down. So if you go to replay mode right here, okay, right there. And now if we were to try and observe this on the 1 minute chart here, if you're trying to observe price in terms of its change in the state of delivery on the 1 minute chart, right, we are looking for down close candle, for price to trade above down close candle. So here's a stop run there. That makes this your order block. So when price closes above it here, that is when I'm confident in using the order block to go long. Okay, and I would target the Asian high. Okay, now if you observe every order block change of state here, right? Now look. Stop run. There. Okay. What else is an order block? An order block is also a candle that fills in an imbalance. Right? So we're looking for a down close that fills in an imbalance. Do we have anything? As of yet, no. Anything else? Is this one? No, it's not. Okay. Now, can you see here how we have an imbalance there? This down close filled it, price ran through it. Okay. That's an order block. See this? That's your next long. Yeah. That's the idea behind it. So now let's consider everything else. Now let's look at everything else properly. Okay, 5 minute chart to keep it simple. Right. So if we understand that an order block is one that fills in an imbalance, or it's one that runs stops, right? We're going to use that as our premise or our foundational premise to understand that, okay, that is where price, that at that point, price is going to change the state of delivery, right? So here, we go above the Asian high. See this guy here? We fill in a gap. The down close candle gets traded through. So then this is your order block CSD. You can expect price to trade higher. Okay, you can expect price to trade higher. Price goes up, 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 up. Here we enter the dead zone somewhere here. Okay, and now as we enter the New York session, Now this is my which you see over here, this one here, dual liquidity sequential. So this is a dual liquidity sequential reversal macro that leads into a continuation macro. Okay, so this here, that one, when price trades through it, there at this point, this is our order block CSD, OB CSD, and these big ones here, the focal point is always at its 50%, right? So at its 50%, that means from here to there. Okay, so your focal point is there. It's yourself. Now, as we are selling off, okay, as we are selling off, we can see that, okay, here's another stop run there. By this up close candle, that's also an order block CSD. Okay, an order block CSD, simple as that. Now see this, okay? Here's how we can invert stuff. See how this order block there was responsible for filling in this gap here. Or down close, price rate runs up. That, when you invert it now, when price closes through that there, when price closes through its closing price there, that can be used as an inverted level. Okay, that can be used as an inverted level. But that's not our focus. That's a much more advanced teaching. But OBCSD, we take out a low here. This candle takes it out. Therefore, when we close above this candle's high, there, here, we are focused on the 50 because it's a big one, 50. There. And you're focusing on going long, right? But now we can see, okay, we go up and then we started reversing. That's hindsight shit, right? We're looking at hindsight. But it's okay, it's reversing for a reason. Yeah, it's reversing for a reason. Now look, see now on the left side, here how we had that bullish order block. Now if you take that and draw it out here, see, whole order block, boom. Okay, buy there and then sell. At this point, when we close down here, there, we changed our state of delivery again from this point. So no need to go higher than that. This is the point. Okay, and then when we consider the facts, we fill in a gap over here. What's the highest up close channel that filled in the gap? Of course, it's going to be this one, right? This is inside the range, so it's this guy. Okay, now this guy, when you look at this closely, and you see we traded down and they went up again. So you see now here. At what point does this become a change in the state of delivery? At this closure point here. That is when this becomes a CSD. Okay, that is when it becomes a CSD. Trade low, low. See now. See how we have a gap here? Right here. See this up close, how it fills it up. That's so when price trades down here below this guy, this becomes an order block. This becomes just change in the state of delivery. No need to go above this candle's high. Okay. All right. Look at this. High taken. Yeah. What candle takes out the high? Actually, this is the high that gets taken out here. What candle takes out the high? This one. So when price trades down below it, that's a CSD. Okay. You trade down. All reaccumulation, turn redistribution. There. High. This candle takes out the high and now price closes below it. CSD. Therefore, myself. Okay. That's a CSD. All right. So focus on the guys that fill in gaps. And all that good stuff. Now look at this here. Here, this one. This is a re-delivered, rebalanced area. Okay. Up close candle does it. Price closes down below it here. So that's a change in the state of delivery there. You see, and then you can try and going short here, but it's risky now because it's 330. Can consolidate and use the liquidity to go up. This is paper trading angle for practice. So what you can do is you can go short here again. And now we have a position here. Tops above what? Above this here. We can increase our partial take into 100. Okay, that's it. That is literally it. Okay. If you look at another day now, see, there are so many change of states that happen today. Here, 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 and also down here. Right? It's about understanding that logic, reading that logic. Okay. Now, if you take into consideration Friday, when the bias predictor said bearish, right? There was no scenario here to go bearish from, right? So remember, for the bias predictors, we're looking at 730 onwards. 730, we go up, 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 up. We're looking for shorts. So now, in terms of looking at shorts, look at this. High taken out. Yeah, high taken out. Is this the order block? Is this the order block? Yes, why? Consider this up close plus the wick. Okay. So when price closes through this up close, there, that's a change in the state of delivery. Go short here. Okay. Gap. This up close plus the wick over there is responsible for filling up the gap. That's a change in the state of delivery here. Actually, it's going to be this entire thing here. Why? Why the wick also? Because look at this, okay? When we consider that wick plus the up move plus that, okay? The wick on the left side is a downside move. The wick on the right side is upside move. So it's up close, up close, up close. So the entire thing is your change in the state of delivery. There. Okay. Okay. Again, gap. This wick plus this up close is your change in the state of delivery. But look, it's not valid until price closes through it here. You see? All right. Up, responsible for what? Mitigating the up close, filling up the gap. Right? So which one is it going to be? It's going to be this one plus this up wick. That's your CSD. There. Okay. All this gap filling and all that stuff by itself, it's going to be for another video. But this is basically just showcasing the order block change in the state of delivery, so you know what you're looking at every single day, every single time frame. Look at this. I taken out, responsible by this candle over here. We trade through it. That's a change in the state of delivery. Mitigated, drop. We have a low, low. We have this low right here. We have this low right here. Okay. Now, this takes our liquidity. We gap up, so it's irrelevant. This takes our liquidity here at your CSD. Massive wick, right? So this wick on the downside is a downside move plus this wick here. This is your change in the state of delivery. Then we talked about all this. Anything else? Let's see over here prior to this big move up. Look at the London session for this day. So on this day, London is here. Let's see. What do we have? We have low gone. Any other low gone? No. Right? So this is your change in the state of delivery. Yes, we can look at other stuff here, but this, in terms of low gone, this is your change in the state of delivery. So we're doing that. Okay. Trade up. Come down, up, down, up, down. Low on. This guy, when we trade through it and close above it there, that is your change in state of delivery. Go by. Yeah. Anything else that we can see here? Nope. That's pretty much it. All right. So let's go back to my current trade, and you can see exactly how it's playing out. Right. So I'm going to keep this video open until we hit partials, and then. All right, guys. So you can see it's consolidating, the day is ending, and therefore this trade is now done. But we'll be able to see the result during the Asian session tomorrow. All right, with that said, have a good one, guys. Back test the change in the state of delivery from an order block standpoint, and you can definitely make it into a trading model alongside my predictors. All right, guys. Good luck and good trading. Bye bye.